guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Maven. I am an aerospace engineering student studying at the University of Liverpool. And today we are going to be doing, as the title says, talking about self-confidence. Let's go to the gym first and let's get started. So my first point into being confident in yourself is to actually go to the gym or just be active in general. And I say this because it's just a time for you to just improve yourself, not for the sake of others. It might be intimidating to go to the gym at the start, but as you go more and more often, the more you realize that you go there for the sake of yourself and not for the sake of being seen by other people as somewhat better or more attractive. You start to realize that people don't actually think about you when you're at the gym. They're more so focused on themselves, and a lot more often if they're focused on you, they're insecure about themselves, which is why they're focusing their behavior towards you. And they're just the people you should just mind your own business and focus purely on yourself. So if I had to give one main thing here, just go to the gym, be active, work on your body, work on yourself. And aside from the many different health benefits and fitness goals you can achieve with going to the gym, it's just an overall good confidence booster as you make yourself feel better about yourself, knowing that you did something to improve your life, your health, and your overall aesthetic and look. So go to the gym. So this next tip of mine actually comes from one of my friends who told me how to be more confident in myself. Over time, they realized that they could just pretend to be confident, and over time it would be a self-fulfilling prophecy in them becoming confident in themselves. So essentially this next tip is to just fake it till you make it. And there's a lot of videos on this about you on YouTube and all of other studies created about this. I won't go too in depth in those, but you can go research for yourself. But essentially what you're doing here is you're forcing yourself to be your version of confident, and in turn doing it more and more often repeatedly makes it more of a habit / routine, and it becomes more automatic rather than having to consciously make a decision to be confident. This is pretty much the whole basis of it. You want to be able to be self-confident without having to think about it, and that's mainly the main goal for me personally and for possibly many others as well. And if you want to be self-confident, you just gotta pretend like you are, and eventually you will be. And it is pretty much work for me, I suppose. Sometimes I still struggle with the fact that I constantly think that people are looking on me, but again, as I said before, which I'll talk about more next, but the more you realize that people don't actually take into account what you do, and more so to focus on themselves, the more you start to realize that you're overthinking everything in this world, and you can be way more confident in yourself and your decisions. So that's the second tip: fake it till you make it. So this next tip kind of relates to what I was saying, that people don't really think about you as negatively as you think they do. This is a more practical tip that I want to give you guys that you guys should start doing and implementing into your life. As I watched this from a TED Talk from a guy, I forgot his name. It was a TED Talk, and he did the whole 100 days of rejection. And that kind of really inspired me to do something I feel uncomfortable with doing for 30 days. So he did it for 100 days. I'm doing it for 30 days. Whenever a new day comes by, I'll be planning what I can do to make myself feel uncomfortable. I will force myself into an uncomfortable situation. That way I can get used to this feeling of discomfort, and thus it won't affect me later on. But yeah, just do something that forces you to be uncomfortable in a way, not to the point where it's negative, but more so it just gets you out of your comfort zone each and every day. That way it expands and expands more and more to the point where something that once made you feel uncomfortable and scared no longer does that, and gives you that feeling of anxiety. Like ever since I first joined this university, I've tried to at least talk to a few new people each and every day. And if that's not possible, I'll try and go to as many meetups and try to see as many people as I can. I don't necessarily try to make as many friends and trusting ones, but more so I just want to make connections, talk to people, and make acquaintances. That way I know more people at my university, especially those in my first year, because first year is always the most scariest. You know, try to make yourself feel uncomfortable. Just gives you that feeling that makes you want to backtrack and be like, should I really do this? If you hear the little voice in your head that tells you not to do something, that's the point. You have to go and do it. That is the indicator that what you're doing right now will help improve you later on, unless it's going to kill you. Maybe don't do that. Maybe just don't. Yeah. But that's pretty much all that I have to say for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am planning on making more vlogs soon, but the weather hasn't been the best because it's the UK and Liverpool. Yeah, but I'm gonna try and get as much as I can recorded and done throughout these next few weeks and months, because it's gonna be quite busy because my course is pretty demanding. But if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. If you guys have any tips on how to be more self-confident, please post it down in the comments below. Do whatever you want. But that'll be all for today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.